everyone, welcome back to my channel. Your 20s is the age where there is a lot of transformation going on in your life, in your personal life, in your professional life, and there is no proper guidebook which can guide us to go through our 20s well. I wish I knew these things when I was in my 20s, and I'm hoping this video will help you exactly with that. The first thing we need to realize is no one is coming to save us. We are our own savior. By this time, we are used to getting help, getting advice from our parents, from our friends, from everyone that we can to navigate through our teenage years and our childhood. But 20s is all about being independent. So there's no one actually to guide you all along the way. There's no one who's going to be there with you every step of the way. So the earlier you realize that you are in charge of your life and you are your own savior, the better it will be for you to navigate your 20s. And have courage to be different than others. I know the 20s is all about not being embarrassed, not being cringe, and not being isolated from your friends. But if you want to achieve something in life, if you want to be a remarkable person, you need to get used to being different. Just because someone else is choosing a certain career, you don't have to choose that career path. Or just because everyone has a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you don't have to go get into a relationship just to belong. In your 20s, it's all about belonging to a group. But when you realize that being different is okay, and this will help you to improve your self awareness, explore your interests, what you love, and what you like, and what do you want to pursue as a career path. Being different is what will put you ahead of others, and failure is not the end of the world. It is equal to fearlessness. As much as we want to look perfect, we don't want to be embarrassed in front of our friends, or we don't want to be called a failure just because we have failed at something. Failure is something which will teach us more lessons than anyone else can ever teach us. When you fail fast and when you fail at something, that is when you realize how to do things differently. And when you embrace failure, you become more and more fearless. You are ready to do anything, to try anything new. It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. And you need to choose who you're spending your time with. You need to be very wise in choosing your company. You are the summary of the top 5 people that you're spending your time with. Whether they are negative people, positive people, whatever their traits are, you will be getting those traits when you spend the most time with them. So choose your friends wisely. In your 20s, it is all right even if you don't have friends, but if you have the wrong ones, that is going to have a lasting impact on your life. You need to choose people who have a positive outlook on life, who are hardworking, who are intelligent, and who are wise enough to help you, and who are always thinking about your well-being, who have your well-being in their mind. Choose the friends who are always looking out for you. Choose people based on the qualities you want to see in yourself. If you want to become a hardworking person, an intelligent person, a wise person, always hang out with people who have those qualities, and try and avoid negative people who try to waste your time, people who don't have your well-being as their topmost priority. Those people are going to bring you down, and you will become one of them if you spend your time with them. And discipline is something which is equal to self-love. 20s are the time when we think that it's time to enjoy, to have a blast. It's the best time to have create the best memories. I agree, but it doesn't have to be at the expense of your future and of your own well-being. So the biggest gift that you can give yourself in your 20s is your self-discipline. The way you wake up early, or the way you work out, the way you study, the way you spend time with quality time with your family and your friends, that is the most important thing, and that is the self-discipline that you develop in your 20s is going to make you someone who's unstoppable in your later life, in your 30s, in your 40s. And make sure to delete the people who are stealing your joy. We come across people who make it a point to steal your joy, to suck the entire fun in things for you. We come across some people whose main motto in life is, if I cannot enjoy something, you cannot enjoy that too. They will always find ways to make you feel sad or depressed, but run as far as possible from these kinds of people because you deserve to be happy. And everything that happens to you happens for a reason and for your own good. Learn to be non reactive. Don't react to people. Understand the things for what they are. Everything is happening to you for a reason. Maybe there's some lesson to learn from every situation that you're going through. Do not resent anything because life is not just all positive things, all happy moments, and all joy and all bright and sunshine. It's both negative and positive things. When you have this kind of mindset, when you accept things for what they are, you will learn to become even stronger when things don't go your way. Whatever the struggle and pain in your life, you'll be able to understand and endure that thing and have a deeper understanding of things. And having this kind of mindset will help you be stable, and even if something is not going according to plan, everything does happen in your life for you to grow in a certain way, to become wiser, to become stronger, and to become a happier person. And you need to work on yourself every day. When you take the time to strengthen your body, your mind, and your soul, your spirit in your 20s, you become the strongest person and the best version of yourself in your later life. And instead of just scrolling on your phone or just sleeping until late, waking up before everyone else does, and spending a few hours on improving yourself through meditation, through prayer, through journaling, knowing what you are inside out, that will make you a stronger person mentally, physically, and even spiritually. And all these things are going to build you into a stronger person, and you will evolve into a more wiser, happier, and healthier person. Collect memories and not things. As kids, we tend to enjoy everything. Every little thing gives us joy. But as we grow older, we fail to see the beauty in little things, in the small moments, in the small wins that life has for us. And life is a collection of moments and experiences. But somehow, we get caught in the material culture. We want more and more things to make us feel happy. But when we get those things, that happiness lasts only for a few months, weeks, or even days. And then we have to find some other thing that can give us the same happiness. This is known as hedonic adaptation. So instead of linking our happiness to things, if we link our happiness to the memories, when we remember those memories, it gives us the same amount of happiness that we had when we experienced that actual situation. And you are capable of more than you think. Sometimes things get tough and we don't understand how to get out of it, or we don't have an idea whom to approach or whom to turn to for advice. We end up worrying too much. We end up getting depressed or trusting the wrong people or getting the wrong advice. But when you really look at things, you are actually capable of dealing with the problems that you face. Even in your 20s, you might think you're not equipped, you're not ready to face all those challenges. But trust me, you do have all it takes to solve your problems. You just need to relax and think and believe that this too shall pass, and believe in your capabilities a little more when you're going through tough situations. So, when you're looking at your problem, thinking about the problem all the time, you're making your problem bigger. So, instead of focusing on the problem, when you relax yourself and when you calm yourself, when you focus on the ways to find solutions, you eventually will reach the solutions. I'm sure you will. But in our 20s, we think that this is the end of the world. I'm in this problem. No one can take me out of this. Or if I don't do this right now, something bad is going to happen. No, nothing of that sort is going to happen. Just trust your abilities and you'll be able to get out of it. You don't need to prove yourself to others. In your 20s, it's all about being liked, being in a group, or needing to belong and be validated for whatever it is that we are doing. But when we think in these lines, it is possible that we do things that we don't like, or we wear things that we don't like, or we behave in ways that we don't like or appreciate just because our friends like it, because they think it is cool. But you don't have to prove yourself to anyone in your 20s or any time in your life. You don't need to belong, because each one of us is unique and we bring something special and something unique to the table. And people who appreciate that can stay with you, and those who don't appreciate will never like it, even if you change everything for them, or even if you have transformed yourself in multiple ways for them, they still will find a fault with you. So the validation you're getting is not everything. You don't need a boyfriend or a girlfriend in your 20s. Don't rush into getting into a relationship just because someone else in your friends group is in a relationship and they are boasting about it, or they are telling you things about it. Learn things about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, what kind of a personality that you want to see in a person who's planning to live with you or share the life with you. Think about all these things before hastily getting into or rushing into any relationship. And never settle for less. Always aim higher. Set better standards for yourself. Keep improving yourself. Keep aiming to become a better person every day. Don't settle for anything less. Do not underestimate your abilities. 20s is the time you discover a lot of things about yourself, what you are capable of. So push your limits intellectually. Always keep challenging yourself and aim higher, and do not settle for things and become comfortable with what you have. When you push your limits, that is when you discover things about yourself, and you identify that you are capable of much more than you think, and you will be prepared for any new opportunity or any new possibility that is coming your way. So show appreciation whenever you can. We take things for granted. We never say thank you to a person who has helped us, or we never know how long someone we love has, or if we are ever going to see someone again. So always make it a point to appreciate the people in your life. Make it a point to say a thank you, or give something to appreciate their efforts, and be thankful for those people that are in your life, the friendships that you have, the well wishers that you have, the family that you have. Be always thankful and let them know that you are thankful and grateful to have those people in your life before it's too late. And never hold grudges longer than a day. When someone has done us wrong, we tend to hold on to grudges for too long. Sometimes the person who has hurt us may not even remember that they have hurt us, but we keep them alive in our heads, in our memories, and we ruin our own peace of mind and our own happiness. So nothing is worth losing your own peace and your own happiness. So make it a point that whether they have done you something wrong, whether it's something that has hurt you a lot, make sure you forgive people. And if you cannot forgive, let them be. Never hold grudges. Give more to get more. When you are generous, you also receive more. Whether it is the help or money or anything that you can afford to give and help others, make sure you do it, and do not withhold yourself from helping others. Always be a cheerful giver to people, to God, to anyone who deserves your help and support. Only then you will receive help when you actually need it. But remember that helping someone does not mean that they will help you back. When you give without expectation, that is when you will receive more than you deserve. Give, but don't expect anything in return. That is how you have to be in your 20s or any age of your life. Read more and dedicate some time for reading every day. It expands your memory, your thinking, and changes how you look at things, changes your perspective of the life, of your friends, and the world. Try new things every once in a while. 20s are the time for exploration, experimentation. So every once in a while, make it a point to try something new you have never done before, a new hobby, a new sport, a new skill. Always be on the learning curve, expand your horizons, and explore what you like, what makes you happy, what makes you feel excitement. Always plan your finances. You might think it's too early to start your financial journey in your 20s, but it is a very good thing when you start learning about finance and the things about saving, having an emergency fund, all these things in your 20s, because you'll be more responsible with your money as you grow older. And travel a lot. Make it a point to travel in your 20s. Traveling gives you a sense of freedom. It improves your insights and perspectives of the world around you. It exposes you to a lot of people, learning new things about them, learning about new cultures, and expanding your knowledge and wisdom about the world and the people around you. It helps you to face your fears, understand yourself even better, and this helps you to even get better with your planning when you are traveling alone or traveling with friends, and your time management also improves. These are the things which I wish someone had told me when I was in my 20s. And I hope these things will help you navigate your 20s a little bit better, because 20s is the time a lot of changes, a lot of transformation is happening in our lives, and we don't know whom to look to for advice or for help. And I'm hoping this video might help you with that. So I'll see you in this video right here. Until then, you take care.